Welcome to the channel, everyone. BLN437, and today we're going to talk about the Miami Marlins trading Christian Yelich to the Milwaukee Brewers for Brinson, joining Yamamoto, I hope I said that right, and Isan Diaz. Now, for Miami Marlins fans, I know this continues to hurt. You guys have lost Giancarlo Stanton. You guys have lost Marcell Ozuna. You guys lost D. Gordon. And now you guys have lost Christian Yelich, and you guys pretty much have JT Realmuto and Justin Bour left. But before I get on with the Miami Marlins, let's just talk about the Milwaukee Brewers here. They get a great outfielder to me. Christian Yelich can get on base. He hits decent. For decent average, he hits about 270, 280. Can get you 20 to 25 home runs, 75 to 80 RBIs. That's solid. That's not bad. And they're going to have a solid outfield. If Ryan Braun can stay healthy and be productive, you have Braun out in left field. I'm assuming Christian Yelich will be out in right, and Domingo Santana will stay at center field. Now, let's get with Miami for a second here. Miami is one of those things that I just feel bad for people. When you think about the Miami Marlins and you just think about what they've done this offseason, they traded Giancarlo Stanton for pretty much nothing back but money. They traded Marcell Ozuna really for guys that they don't know are going to work out or not because they believe that they would have had to pay him in 2 years. And then they traded D. Gordon because they didn't want to pay his salary as well. And it just looks bad. Now, with this deal, it doesn't because, to me, I think that they won this deal a little bit. They got back two top prospects, in a sense, two guys that are in the top 100, and Brinson, who, even though he didn't play well for 21 games last season, I think he hit like 106 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. He's 23 years old. He still has time to develop, and you never know what he can be. And he's probably going to play for them this season and get a full season worth of experience. As for Isan Diaz, we don't know how much they're going to get from him yet. He's still developing. He's a middle infielder. I think he's ranked 86, and Brinson is like ranked in the top 14. So overall, to me, I think they got a good package in this deal. It's better than what they got for Giancarlo Stanton. It's better than what they got for Marcell Ozuna, and it's better for what they got for D. Gordon because they didn't get any top prospects really, or top 100 prospects in those deals. And that was one of the things that I was frustrated about with Miami. Now, they do have a AAA team, so to speak, so I don't know how they're going to get anybody to come to that ballpark. I mean, it's going to be really, really hard. And I can already see that they're going to trade JT Realmuto, and I'm telling you guys that right now. They are going to trade JT Realmuto, and they will trade Justin Bour. And to me, that's a bad sign to send to not only your players, but to people around the game of baseball, because what you're pretty much saying to people is, well, if you're going to argue or be frustrated about how we're running our organization, and you just want to trade, we're going to trade you. Because that's pretty much what Christian Yelich did. Christian Yelich signed a 5-year contract extension that nobody told him to sign. He chose to sign it. And the minute that he voiced any type of frustration like Giancarlo Stanton did, Miami was willing to trade him. That's a no-no. You can't have that in your organization. And I don't understand where the Miami organization is trying to go here. I mean, you have to show at some point, listen, we want to make it work with top talent that we have. Christian Yelich is 26 years old. If this rebuild is only supposed to be a 2 or 3, maybe even 4-year rebuild, he's still going to be in the prime of his career. You're telling me that you couldn't make it work for Christian Yelich to be like, listen, I understand that, you don't want to be a part of a rebuild. I understand that, honestly, this is just, this is something that you don't like, but you're still young enough. We believe that we can contend in another 3 to 4 years. We want you to stay. We want you that bad. And they didn't do that. So I can understand why Miami Marlins fans might be upset by that. You spent $1.2 billion on the organization. Not only did you spend $1.2 billion, you were promised by previous ownerships that this was never going to happen again, that you guys were going to have winning baseball, and that this was going to work out. And it hasn't worked out. The 2 previous ownerships tore the team down after they won. And, I mean, it's just hard. It's just hard for a Miami Marlins fan right now. I mean, Starlin Castro's not going to be there for long. That's why I didn't really mention Starlin Castro, but I should mention him here. I think he's gone as well. I don't think he's going to stay. He'll either be gone before spring training or he's going to be gone within the first few months of the season. JT Realmuto, I see him being a guy that they trade at the trade deadline for someone who needs a catcher, needs a bat. And same thing with Justin Bour, somebody that probably needs a DH, don't really want to put him out there in first base because they feel that he just isn't good defensively because he can hit. He can flat out hit. Can't really defend that well, but he can flat out hit. So, overall, I'm just going to say it was a good trade for the Milwaukee Brewers. It's also a good trade for the Miami Marlins. I know some people might not agree with me here. I do think it's a good trade. Like I said, the only reason why I believe it's really a good trade, I should say as well, is, like I said, you get 2 top prospects. They're in the top 100. They can do a lot of things, possibly. Brinson has some pop. I think he hit like 20 home runs in the minors. He had a good on-base percentage. I think it was like 409. And he hit like 320. So, there's potential there in that bat. There really is. He can become a 5-tool player. And same thing with Isan Diaz. Some people believe that he can be a decent middle of the infielder type guy. can play some good defense, can hit a little bit, and just do what they need to do. So overall, that's just my thoughts on the Miami Marlins deal that with Christian Yelich being traded to the Milwaukee Brewers. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment as well. Let me know what you guys think about the trade. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.